Well, hey there everyone, I'm Kaye here on my homestead in Tennessee. I meant to plant garlic like the day after we got this lower garden wrapped up. I saved a spot over here where I had mounds that I grew my flower corn. So it was nicely mounded up. There's a lot of good manure and rich soil there. And we got that kind of all prepared, and I went ahead and seeded it and put grass on it. Put hay on it, spread hay, thinking I would be back the next day while all the soil was nice and loose, and that didn't happen. My mother's in hospice, and so I've been spending a lot of time over there. So I decided to stay home today and get that done. And of course we had 1.25 inches of rain yesterday, so depending on how thick the hay was, some of it was wet, some of it wasn't. So I had to kind of prepare the bed again and get it ready for planting. But first, I prepared the garlic. Now, what am I doing differently this year? I've got a whole playlist of garlic. Please pause that and watch if you're interested, especially if you're new to garlic, because I have growing in a container like that, growing in the ground, growing in raised beds, and also growing in the big garden last year. So it's always a good idea to try something new every year in your garden. And of course, I've been planting garlic for a very long time, but since the beginning. But this year I'm trying a new variety called Red Creole. And I've been buying garlic from other places, which has been wonderful. But I thought, as long as I'm an affiliate at Botanical Interests and they sell garlic, seed garlic, well, why am I not buying it there? Everything I buy also contributes to my channel. Everything you buy from my link also contributes to my channel, so why not? So this year I ordered red chestnut. Everybody carries that, and it's a real solid winner for hardneck. And then the Red Creole is also a hardneck, and then I'm growing a silver white. That's a new one too. Usually I do early Italian white soft neck, but I didn't see that one, so I'm trying a couple of new varieties. We'll see how it goes. And I also threw in some of my larger cloves from last year. It's probably red chestnut, could be music, garlic. It was definitely hardneck, so we'll see. But I got 3 rows in. Take a look. So that was a little bit of work, and it's so much warmer than I thought it was. This shirt, it's cotton, but it does not breathe, and I am really soaked underneath. So I am going to go and harvest the loofah that are ready to come in, and also the orange Thai. I've got a lot on the bushes over there. So get some fresh peppers in the house. Maybe I can do something with them. All of those that last round of peppers is still in my refrigerator after 2 weeks. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm just doing the best I can. So anyway, so that's done, and we don't do anything until June or July. So I thought, well, I'm considering putting this whole garden to rest next year, putting myself to rest from doing all this work. And we'll see how I feel next year. I may be itching to get down here and grow corn, but boy, growing corn has really worn me out. And I haven't found a way to keep the raccoons off the corn, so we'll see if I want to take that on again. Or just skip a year next year and focus on all of that, which I have plenty to focus on up there. Can you believe the zinnias? I mean, the leaves look horrible, but there's still blooms, and I'm still seeing bees. The loofah is still blooming, and I'm assuming that's going to bloom until the frost, the hard frost. So I've got probably 20 or 30 green loofah on there. I don't know if they'll get finished or not. But that's all she wrote for garlic for now, and if you have any questions, leave them below. I decided to just do all the peeling and everything without any narration, because I've done it so many times. Basically, you just want to make sure when you plant it, if you're brand new, you want to make sure when you plant your clove, don't separate your cloves from the bulb until you're ready to plant. Always put the tip up and the little, where the roots came out, at the bottom. Cover them with 2 inches of good soil. Garlic likes fertilizer, and so I'm an affiliate for IV Organic, so of course I'm using IV Organic on my garlic, and I'm really anxious to see how that works out. But you can't forget the fertilization in about February. You know, you're gonna, when it just starts to, you know, start growing, you're gonna want to fertilize it again, just like your onions. You know, they need a lot of fertilizer. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you learned something. Even though there's a million garlic videos online, I'm glad and I'm grateful that you're here watching mine. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Those are honeybees. Wow. Where you been all summer?